Okay, thank you. Okay, so good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Paris Bonora, and I am the Veteran Employment Program Manager for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, which I'll be referring to as HHS throughout the presentation. Today, my colleagues and I will discuss with you some of our career opportunities and share some things you will need to know when seeking employment with HHS as a military spouse. Please note, I will not be stopping to answer questions during my presentation. If you put questions into the chat, my colleague, Ms. Ebony Wiggins, will assist you. Next slide, please. HHS is a large cabinet-level organization. We're composed of 18 offices and 11 internationally recognized public health and social service agencies. We have 10 regions, employing approximately 88,000 individuals worldwide. As the leading public health entity in the United States, HHS is responsible for advancing, protecting, and promoting the health and well-being of all individuals. The mission of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is to enhance the health and well-being of all Americans, providing for effective health and human services, and by fostering sound, sustainable advances in the sciences underlying medicine, public health, and social services. Next slide, please. Now, did you know that HHS is one of the best places to work in the federal government? How do we know this? Well, each year, the Office of Personnel Management administers the government-wide Federal Employee Viewpoint Survey, FEVS, a confidential online survey to see how we're doing in providing a positive, healthy, and innovative work environment. It contains questions designed to measure employees' feelings and attitudes in topic areas such as talent development, leadership, management and supervision, knowledge management, performance culture, employee engagement, and other areas important to creating an effective work environment. In 2020, we did an analysis to see how our veteran employees responded to the survey by looking closely at their survey responses regarding the conditions for employee engagement. Overall, our veterans report that these conditions for engagement exist in their organization, and they report being satisfied with their organization and job with a satisfaction score of 75.5%. Some noteworthy questions they rated very highly included: managers communicate the goals and priorities of the organization, and my supervisor treats me with respect, and I know how my work relates to the agency's goals and priorities. In 2021, HHS was the #2 best place to work in the federal government large agency ranking put together by the Partnership for Public Service. We are the highest ranked cabinet level agency. In 2021, our HHS employee engagement score was 77.4%, and our global satisfaction index was 72.5%. HHS is consistently a high performer on both OPM and Partnership for Public Service rankings. Now, please note, partnerships ratings based on 2022 FEVS will not be available until spring of 2023. Next slide, please. We also have an active Veterans Employment Program. The mission of our Veterans Program is to increase the employment and retention of veterans and their spouses within the department. The vision of the program is for HHS to be America's model employer for veterans. To accomplish this, HHS designated a Veteran Employment Program Officer, which is myself, and I work with a team of Veteran Employment Program Managers across all of our operating divisions and staff divisions. Our council meets monthly, and we undertake activities such as strengthening current and establishing new strategic partnerships with veteran servicing organizations to market our career opportunities, implementing practices such as using pre-hiring consultations and special hiring authorities to educate and emphasize the importance of recruiting veterans to supervisors, and participate in virtual and in-person job fairs. Next slide, please. Though we're committed to hiring and retaining veterans and disabled veterans, we also emphasize on hiring and retaining military spouses as part of our diverse and sustainable workforce. Military spouses have high levels of cultural sensitivity and awareness due to living and working in a variety of environments. You are more highly educated than most working Americans. 88% of military spouses have post-high school education. 34% have college degrees, and 15% have postgraduate degrees. Military spouses are also lifelong learners who regularly seek further education. 80% report having pursued additional training or education during their time as a military spouse. Therefore, your skills and dedication as a military spouse are crucial to our department's mission. As a part of our commitment, HHS has partnered with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's Hiring Our Heroes Military Spouse Fellowship Program in order to have access to a pipeline of military spouses for opportunities throughout our department. Additionally, I'd like to mention that you would feel at home here at HHS. We have employee resource groups within our operating division. Employee resource groups, or ERGs as they're often referred to, are voluntary employee-led associations based on shared characteristics. ERGs may be based on race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, religious beliefs, generational status, or other commonalities. Each of our nearly 70 ERGs in HHS help create a diverse, inclusive workplace aligned with organizational values, goals, and objectives. Open to all federal employees and contractors, ERGs encourage employee engagement, collaborative working relationships, networking, and a culture of equal opportunities for success. Next slide, please. Over the past 3 years, these are the occupations that veterans and military spouses occupy the most at HHS. As you can see, it includes job series such as management and program analysis, information technology and management, human resources management, public health program specialist, consumer safety, and contracting series, and much more. Next slide, please. So for today, we have created an exclusive posting for the military spouses that are participating in this event. This job posting will have every job series in HHS included and will allow us to consider you for current and future openings. Please note you will need to meet eligibility and qualification requirements in order to be considered for specific positions. This exclusive link was open today and will close on Sunday, October 16th. Please make sure that you apply to this in addition to any other job announcements that we have. Next slide, please. Now, just to give you guys a few reminders, as Deshawn King presented today, you want to familiarize yourself with USA Job. You might want to go ahead and review her the recording of her presentation. If you missed it earlier or you just want to get another review, she did a very thorough overview of it, and I think it would be very helpful. You want to make sure that you have your military spouse documents as you apply. And Ms. Michelle Glenn from OPM reviewed that earlier today, depending on which category of military spouse you would qualify under, what you would need. And as Adrian Williams covered earlier, a government resume is not the same as a corporate one-pager. Your resume should be very detailed. In the federal government, it's not uncommon to have resumes that are several pages long. You want to make sure that you really get into your specialized experience. With federal resumes, specificity is key. And you want to make sure that you're carving out enough time as you're applying to this. Many job announcements also have assessments as part of their application, so you don't want to rush through this. And also utilize the point of contact listed in the announcements if you have questions. Okay, next slide, please. So today, our operating divisions are participating in the Career Expo. We have the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services here, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Health Resources and Services Administration, Food and Drug Administration, Office of the Inspector General, the National Institutes of Health, and Indian Health Services. They will each share with you what their mission is, their values, the type of work that they do, and their current opportunities and how to apply. Next slide, please. You will be able to visit them in the breakout rooms for the remainder of this time and learn more about them and how you can apply. But before you go, please note, I have included our contact information in this presentation, which is available for you to download. I have also added all the presentations that our operating divisions are using in the breakout rooms into the same one PDF document. I have also added the Career Expo roadmap document that has been provided to you when you register, but just in case you need it again. And then as a reminder, next slide, please. The presentations will be every 45 minutes. There'll be a brief presentation followed by Q&A. So if you want to leave HHS's Zoom link and visit another department, remember to use the link provided in your roadmap. Now, my presentation is over, and I am going to allow you to enter the breakout rooms to talk to our operating divisions that you are interested in before the next session, which I guess would begin at 1:45. And then if you have questions for me here in the main room, I'll be happy to answer them as well. Thank you.
The breakout rooms have been opened. Feel free to select the breakout room of your interest.
I'm having difficult. Hello.
Hi there. How can I help you?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm having difficulty getting into my room. So what's the deal? I'm with HRSA. I'm moderating this breakout room, but I see names adding, but mine's not. My join is not bringing me in.
Hi, Mary.
I
I
believe
assigned you to
Tori can
HRSA
put
right
you in
now.
there, Mary.
Okay, so I can.
And this is Devidra for CDC, if I could be added to CDC's group breakout room.
Done.
Hello.
Hi there.
I don't know exactly where I need to go. So I'm a speech language pathologist and I'm looking for like public health information. Would it be the NIH? Hello?
Is there somebody from HHS that can answer that question?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question. I was trying to answer questions in the chat.
That's okay. I'm a speech language pathologist and I was looking into public health, the Commission Corps, but I don't know which room to join. Would it be NIH?
Let me see. Is any of our presenters still here? They all went into their rooms. Okay. I would try maybe National Institutes of Health or, I don't think that would be FDA. I would go into either CDC or NIH, maybe HRSA.
Okay,
And you
I
can hop
will-
around from the breakout rooms as well.
okay, sounds good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Ebony, can you help me with answering questions? I'm trying to, but they're like, it seems like we keep getting more. Oh wait, these might not be. Okay, never mind. I thought they were longer. Okay.
Sorry, Perks, I was trying to find the unmute, but yes, I am answering the questions.
Yeah,
and-
I see you. Okay. Thank you.
For those folks who just joined us, we are in breakout rooms. So if you find the agency that you would like to speak with, feel free to hop in that breakout room, that breakout session. You're more than welcome to pop in and out of different breakout rooms.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people not assigned. So, let's see.